CHET Holmgren, a former 5-star recruit and Gonzaga basketball superstar, has had some hefty expectations placed upon him as the second overall pick in this year's NBA draft. However, the OKC Thunder's newest youth addition will have to wait another year to showcase his incredible potential on a national scale after suffering a season-ending foot injury in an off-season Pro-Am outing. While it's certainly disappointing that we won't be able to see Holmgren in NBA action anytime soon, he's got a bright future ahead of himself and will take part in an OKC rebuild process with a very hopeful outlook as it stands. With Chet out of the scene for the time being, now is a perfect time to get to know a little bit more about him, just to build up a little more excitement for his eventual return. Welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be going over 3 things that you didn't know about Chet Holmgren. Let's dive right in. At number 1, Chet won not 1, not 2, but 3 high school state championships as a starter. Chet had an absolutely dominant high school hoops career, earning a whopping 3 state championships at Minnehaha Academy. Holmgren, a Minnesota native, began his hardware quest as a freshman in 2018. While he only had a reserve role on his academy powerhouse, he played some valuable postseason minutes en route to his first state championship ring and the second consecutive 2A title for the school. In Chet's sophomore year, he took a massive leap into national stardom, putting up 19 points per game and 11 boards, leading his school to a 3rd straight state title in the process. After a year dismantled by COVID, Chet continued to dominate as a senior, averaging a double-double yet again with 21 points to go along with 12 boards per game. In Minnehaha's first year in 3A, Chet secured his 3rd ring, capping off an absolutely dominant tenure. At number 2, Chet also played high school ball with one of his star teammates at Gonzaga. Back when Chet turned 11 and began attending Minnehaha Academy, he met some random kid who he actually got to get along with pretty well. As it turns out, this kid also loved basketball, and he planned on playing hoops all throughout his high school years. A few state championships later, Chet and his friend both decided that they wanted to compete at the next level after receiving heavy attention from college scouts. Well, it's pretty funny the way things work out, as both players received offers to play basketball at the University of Gonzaga, a perennial collegiate powerhouse. Chet's friend was a year older, so he went ahead and committed to Gonzaga. By the time Chet graduated, he decided that he wanted to follow in his teammates' footsteps after a tremendous high school tenure together. The success did not end there, as Chet and his friend, Jalen Suggs, combined for some deep NCAA tournament runs as a number 1 seed. Both Suggs and Chet were selected with top 5 picks in consecutive drafts after their times at Gonzaga, capping off just under a decade of dominant basketball side by side. At number 3, Chet crossed up a future Hall of Famer at his own camp. Alright, some of you guys may actually know about this one, but for those of you that don't, this event caused a young Chet Holmgren to go viral. Back in 2019, Chet attended the SC30 training camp, Steph Curry's personal showcase for some of the country's most highly touted recruits. After a day full of drills and exercises, Curry decided that it was time to end the camp with a little pickup game. Chet, being one of the most notable guys at the event, of course went up against Curry's team. Curry started off the game by trying to cook up on his camper, driving right at the rim. What Steph didn't see coming was a swift recovery by Chet, who stuffed Curry's reverse layup against the glass. To put the icing on the cake, Chet hit Curry with his own move a few possessions later, a hesitation into an around-the-back dribble, allowing him to blow by Coach Curry for a wide-open jam. Curry later said that Chet was a generational talent, giving him credit for all that he had displayed during the camp. Pretty high praise for a youngster. Once again, it's a shame that we won't be able to see Chet ball out for another year or so, but at least we're all well prepared for his return. On that note, that's going to do it for today's video, so thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video. We'll see you guys in the next one.